Yo, what's up, homies? It's your boy LowTide bringing this brand new video, and today I'm bringing you guys Sakura MMO. Now, I'm going to tell you this now, the only reason I play this game. Well, two reasons. One, I'm in it for the story, like I said last time. Two, I did Sakura's Agents way back when. I don't remember the fuck I started. I think I started in 2017. So we finished that in, I think, last year, somewhere in there, and I never actually came back and did another one of these. I said I was going to do another one, and a lot of people have been watching fucking Sakura Agents, and I thought, because of everybody's watching that, I might as well go ahead and bring back this, literally, because Sakura Agents is one of the playlists on my channel, and has a couple videos on there that have constant, like, viewage. That's the way I'm gonna put it. So I said, okay, so people want to see this again. So I'm bringing another Sakura game. So we're doing Sakura MMO. This one's a little bit more recent. There's a second one of this already. So technically, we could have this be a series and do the second one too. But we're just gonna do this one first to see how the fuck it goes, everything like that. You see what the story is and all that jazz. Also did the MMO one because I like games, and I feel like this is almost like gonna be like an Izaka? I say Izaka, that's fucking wrong. But anime, where they transfer to another world. So let's see how it goes. Other than that, let's go ahead and start it. I've already done what I wanted to do. Well, damn. That's a start. Is that really all the fight you had in you? You pathetic. How pathetic. You won't get away with this. You loathsome dark witch. Loathsome? I raised an eyebrow. Are you really in a position to call me that right now? I mean, look at yourself. I bring the heel of my shoe down on my fallen adversary's head. She winces. I don't blame her. I wear only the finest of boots. Made from the hide of slain dragons, my heels taper off onto long, thin points that are just perfect for stepping and squashing. I've been giving the knight like a guy voice, and then she's like, it's a she. Shit. The voice goes out the window. The fallen knight winces, but still, she doesn't cry out. She must have too much pride. And yes, I'll try to do voice acting like I did last time. It's gonna be fucking crazy because I'm not gonna remember the fucking voices. Though I've beaten her into a pulp and thrown onto the muddy ground, she still hasn't given in. Her resolve is quite admirable, but... Are you trying to resist me? Well, to see how long that lasts. I bring the heel of my boot down again. That seems to have done the trick. Finally, the knight cries out in pain. Yes, that's right. Cry for me more. Just like that. Jesus Christ. There's no nectar in the world sweeter than a pretty girl's teeth. Okay, let's take a turn real fast. At least the knight was pretty. Until she foolishly decided to challenge me. She doesn't look at all pretty now. Her head has been pushed into the dirt. Her red hair is thick with earth and soil, her cheeks are spattered with mud, her armor just cracked here and there, revealing the smooth skin underneath. She was wearing goblin-made armor too. It was finely crafted and must have cost a pretty penny. It's too bad that when pitted against my magical powers, armor like this offered about as much protection as a plotting paper. You thought you could defeat me, You thought you could take me by surprise while I was having a leisurely stroll, huh? How foolish. How could a weak knight like you ever help the best Viola, the fearsome black witch? You might as well have a waltz up to me wearing nothing but ribbons. I giggle softly beneath my breath. The forest is deadly silent. The low, quiet sound of my laughter mixed with the once cute nice girl's whimpers are the only noises to be heard for miles around. Nobody's going to help you. No one's going to come and help you, you know. We're the only ones here. And even if we weren't, everyone's far too afraid of me to intervene. As they should be. As soon as she says that, someone's going to burst out of the fucking bushes. And that's how things are. But you know what? I'll tell you a secret, just between me and you. I'm glad you tried to attack me. So few people bother nowadays. My life in Asaph has become rather dull. Fortunately, if there are girls like you out there, as pretty as they are stupid, who are willing to put themselves into harm's way, I think I can still have fun. When I do visual novels like this, I realize how little I could English or read. You... The knight looks up at me. Though she's groveling at my feet, her body racked with painful convulsions, she still has the audacity to meet my eye. She's a stubborn one, that's why I like her. The ones who break too easily are so boring. Do you really think this is fun? Of course I do. Why else would I bother playing with you? You! The rumors are true. Everything they say about you is true. You really are evil. Evil? Don't flatter me. I'm a perfectly normal woman. We all need to let off steam every once in a while. I'm just into some kinky shit. Anyways, and you're forgetting you're the one who attacked me. You deserve it. You're ruining the beautiful world of Asaph. Nobody can relax as long. Ah, fuck. I hit my fucking chibi. Okay, give me a goddamn second. Okay. My fucking chibi fell, and it said, yo, fuck it. Alright, I'm back. Okay, Windows back. Jesus. My chibi fell off my speaker, hit my keyboard, and it was just like, yo, let's make that shit full screen real fucking quick. And since it made it full screen, it stopped recording it, because I do these in Windows, because I don't like full screen. I'm alright with it. I just don't do it with everything I record. Alright, there we go. Put the chibi off to the side. My little plushie. Alright. If you're wondering what plushie it is, it's of a Cyndaquil. Alright. Where were we at? Nobody can relax as long as you're around. That's why you need to be taken down. That's why I took it upon myself to bring you to justice. Justice, huh? How noble. This woman is as idealistic as she is foolish. Well, I don't hate people who pick fights. They know they can't win for the sake of other ideals. I think it's kind of cute, actually, in a pitiful sort of way. Maybe I should offer my fallen adversary a compliment. Really? This is how we started off. You know, I might as well. I'm gonna compliment them real quick. I saved just because I could. We're gonna do the bravery. So you fought me in the name of justice, is it? How noble your girls are. It makes me feel guilty for defeating you in such a dishonorable way. Are you mocking me? Of course not. I value your tenacity, brave knight. But tenacity can't win every battle for you. It's a shame. With your passion, you might you might make a worthy foe someday. You just need to train even harder. For a dark witch, I suppose you do talk some sense. My charge was too hasty. I didn't prepare enough. It seems I underestimated you. Well, so as long as you've learned a lesson, our skirmish next time might prove to be more interesting. Yep, exactly. And since nobody's fighting us, might as well set it up. Now, perhaps I should help you to your feet as a sign of good sportsmanship. I would hate to be called a sore winner. I'll draw my foot away from the fallen knight and extend my hand. She's not gonna. Oh, she does. She reaches up to take it, her fingers trembling when. Oh, I blink. Her body's breaking up. It's dissolving into bits and pieces of white light. The weight under my foot vanishes. My heel meets the ground once more. The fallen knight is nowhere to be seen. I sigh. Well, that's no fun. I meant to keep the knight alive a bit longer, but the burn status effect of my fire spell inflicted on her must have chipped away from the last of her health. Her HP finally reached 0, so of course she disappeared. She must have respawned back at her last checkpoint. Maybe I could pursue the girl, but there's no point. I'd only beat her again, and hunting down weaklings is no fun. I'll fight anybody who challenges me, of course, but the end result is always the same. My victories, though numerous, are always short-lived. Well, damn. Back to the real world? That's so boring. I set my mouse to one side and look at my computer screen. My dark witch character, Viola, is standing alone in the Roseberry Forest. The other character I was fighting, I think her name was Elra, is gone. Though I used few magical attacks to defeat her, the trees and leaves and plants that surround Viola show no signs of damage. That's just how things are in MMOs. No matter how strong you get, or how much you level up your character, or how many powerful items you hoard, you can't make any real difference to the world around you. Very true. The people you kill will always respawn, so do random enemies. After a battle, the environment goes back to the way it was. It's almost like you were never there at all. I guess I better warp back to my castle. I perform the teleportation spell. Viola disappears from Roseberry Forest and reappears in her darkened boudoir in her very own castle. I named it Nightmare Citadel. Goddamn. I wanted it to sound as imposing as possible. Many adventurers have tried to lay siege to Viola's castle in the past. Of course, Viola took care of them, all with a single dark fire spell. After that, people stopped trying. That Amaterasu was too fucking powerful. It's rare for players to challenge me head on now. It's easy. I feel like I'm the lead character of that one anime. What's the name of it? That one time they tried to summon a dragon lord? It's all too easy. I've been playing Asaph Online since it first came out 2 years ago. When I started, I was just a lowly dark mage with no real equipment and a single measly lightning spell to my name. Over time, however, I managed to improve my skills. I got strong. Now I'm one of the strongest, if not the strongest players in Asaph Online. I've earned so much in-game currency, there isn't much left for me to buy. I own a lot of rare and limited edition items. My armor is one of a kind. While most players struggle to purchase a small hut with a single room to store their items, I own my very own castle, which is filled with spoils from all my battles. I even have my own maid. I can use my necromancy's ruby necklace to summon skeletons and zombies to fight for me. People in Asaph Online forums speak of me with fear. Many avoid me when they see me coming. A slim few, the brave, foolish ones like Ellery, will try to fight me for the prestige and the honor bringing the fearsome Viola down. It never works, of course. 5 against 1, 10 against 1, 20? I've fought 20 people before. 4 parties tried to band together to defeat me, and I dispatched all of them without taking a single hit. Well, damn. Our girl over here is just over fucking powered. OP. Almost as OP as fucking Itachi. And Madara, one of those two. I was gonna go with either one, you know the fucking stuff. And I've built this name for myself, all while holding down a difficult 9-to-5 job in the real world. Unlike some of the other strong players in Asaph Online, I'm not a boring teenager with just too much free time, or a college student skipping our classes, or a recently laid off civil servant trying to use their time between job hunting. I was trying to like think, and that's one of the fucking sounds that came to my fucking mind. Okay, I'm an adult woman, almost 27, damn. I wake up early in the morning, get dressed, make myself breakfast, and go to my office. In the real world, I'm a lawyer, a defense attorney. Really? That's a crazy turn. I feel like that's something that like no one hears about. No one hears about like someone being like in like the law, like involved with a law profession in gaming, like just games. Same thing goes with like medical. You don't hear about it. Other than like a training like game, like some you do, but it's not a lot. I haven't heard anybody with a law profession though. It's a difficult job, but it's also rewarding one. It certainly pays the bills for my nice little apartment. And after work, when I want to unwind and relax, I log in Asaph Online. Being the strongest player there always helps me calm down and washes away the stress from a busy day at work. Lets me unwind, because you can just do whatever the fuck. Lately, however, something's felt a little off. I mean, it's not like any of this is really real. Viola is me, but not. I press my fingertips against the screen above Viola's frozen image. She doesn't move unless I tell her to. She can't do anything on her own. I designed her after me. She has my hair, my eyes, but she isn't me. Her life is so much more exciting than mine. It's not like I hate my job, but sometimes it just kind of gets boring, you know? I want to live in a game world just because a lot more shit happens, action-packed. I'm tired of doing the same thing day in and out, you know? Wake up, made breakfast, go to work, come home, play MMO, sleep, repeat. Is that all there is? Is this what being an adult is all about? Am I going to end up stressed out and unhappy as my parents? I eye my dark witch Viola with jealousy. She certainly looks imposing, with her black gown and her cold, icy blue eyes. I can do what I want in Asaph Online. I can wear what I want, and I'm the one in control. I control Viola, and she controls everybody else. People are afraid of me, some revere me, others adore me. They all respect me. That hasn't changed for almost a year. It hasn't changed, but nothing ever changes. My job's always the same, but I thought Asaph Online would be different. It was fun while I was leveling up and doing all the different quests and dungeons, but now I've done everything there is to do. I've seen everything there is to see. Basically, developers, make a fucking update. Anyways, there's nothing new to explore anymore. I sigh for the impenitent time. What if I lived in Asaph? What if I really was the Dark Witch? Think of all the people I can meet. Think of all the places I can see. Seeing them in person be a lot different than seeing them on a screen. I could see it all for real with my own eyes. Living in the database, oh. Sorry, my mind just goes to fucking Log Horizon with this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I can see it all for... If you haven't seen Log Horizon, what are you doing? Watch it. It's a good fucking anime, especially if you're a gamer and you like MMOs. You love it. Outerburg, where the Darklings live. Hawthorne Market, where the half-breeds sell their goods. Roseberry Forest, where the witch Gardena lives. Fuck. Life would be so much more interesting then. Everything would be much more fun. I feel like she's either gonna sleep and end up in the game, or she's gonna keep talking about it like this and it's gonna fuck it up. But that's not possible. As an upstanding, contributing member to society, I understand the difference between reality and video games. Okay. Asaph Online is fun, and I find it easy to lose myself in its detailed and vibrant world, but it's not real. It'll never be real. When I turn the console off, it'll be gone, just like my Dark Witch Viola. The real world, however, will never go away. Not unless it's hit by an asteroid, neither with my responsibilities. My life never changes. Asaph never changes. It's all so boring. I remove my clothes, lean back on the bed, and sigh. I wish something interesting would happen. Anything. Anything at all. But my words die on my lips. Drowsiness swirls inside my head. My eyelashes flutter, all of a sudden they feel horribly heavy. I didn't realize quite how tired I was until I let my head fall against my pillow. It's like crashing. It's just like, I wasn't tired. I should probably turn my computer off before I go to sleep. But the computer seems so far away all of a sudden. Viola is still there, frozen in the script. She can't move without me. She won't move because my wireless mouse is... Where is it? On the floor? Did I knock it off my desk? Oh well, I can't pick it up right now. I can't do anything. All my strength has left my body. Yeah, it's like, okay, have you guys ever been so tired that you don't feel tired? That's the thing. Have you ever felt so tired that you're not tired? If not, like, there's a range. It's like, I'm tired. Then a little bit after that, you get so tired that you don't feel tired. And it's like, huh? You mean to tell me you're so tired that you don't feel tired? Yes. How the fuck does that work? I don't know. It's just how it works. And then as soon as you touch a goddamn pillow or something, you just... I've done that shit way too many times. I crash like not even half, like 75% of the time I sleep. All my strength has left my body. I have no more willpower. Slowly, very slowly, my eyelids fall shut and I enter a long, dreamless sleep. Is this gonna put us in the game? Good morning, my lady. And how are you feeling today? What? I blink and yawn. I stretch. The covers pull around my body when I sit up in bed. I tremble the moment the air hits my skin. For some reason, my bedroom feels a lot colder than it usually does. It's supposed to be springtime in Tokyo. The cherry blossoms are blooming. Blossoms are blooming on all the trees. The weather's been not exactly hot lately, but it's certainly warm. Why then do I feel so frigid? I wipe my eyes with the back of my arm and look down at myself. I look at my bare arms and legs. Why can't I see so much cleavage? All I have to conceal my body is thin, flimsy gown made of dark lace. It's a nice lace, high quality, and doesn't scratch my skin. In fact, it feels rather soft and smooth. But it's not the kind of thing I'd usually wear. I don't think I even own clothes like this. Where did it come from? What's going on? Oh, is something not to your liking, my lady? This is gonna be the maid. My lady? I finally registered the second presence in my bedroom. She has horns. Interesting. There's a girl standing beside me, or would be more apt to say woman. She looks about the same age as I am, but it's hard to tell. She has short dark hair, dark skin. She's wearing a maid uniform, complete with ruffled socks and a frilly headband. She's cute. At least she would be if it weren't for one or two little details. Horns. Yes? What is it, my lady? You have horns. Indeed I do. She's like, yes, I've been your maid for this long, you just not noticed. The maid presses her fingers gently against the curved horns that protrude from her skull. I have horns, milady, because I'm a darkling. Do you not remember? A darkling? What's going on? Is this girl some kind of cosplayer? That would explain the maid outfit at least, but why is she in my room? Well, I say my room, but on closer inspection, this doesn't look like my room at all. This is nothing like my apartment. The walls are made of stone. My bed is large, four-poster with crisp white blankets and feather-stuffed pillows. It looks fitting for a princess. I used to fantasize about having a bed like this when I was little. Just what is this place anyway? I don't understand. I don't understand at all, but... Oh dear, did you have a bad dream, my lady? A bad dream? It must be. I must be dreaming. There's no explanation for this. Explanation. That's the way I would say it. I pinched the exposed flesh on my arm with my fingers, but... It hurts. Everything remains stubbornly solid. Does that mean this is really real? Did something fairly last night happen to overhear my pleas? Did the whole world shift to accommodate my desires? I don't think that's possible, but how else would you explain the situation? I look at myself again. I look at my room. I look at my maid. That's when it finally hits me. I know what this place is. This is my bedroom, but it's not my bedroom back in Japan. This is my bedroom in Asaph Online. I lovingly furnished this room with items won in raids and bought them from the market, all dyed to suit my particular taste. This furniture, the bed in particular, it's all very expensive. It took me several months to obtain all these pieces, but I think it's worth it in the end. The bedroom really is classy. I put a lot into it. I don't remember how much I have to fucking talk for these visual novels. I'm realizing it more and more about the more I fucking play. How could I ever forget that this room belongs to me? But if this is my bedroom in Asaph Online, I must be Viola. That's right, your name is Viola, my lady. And I am your maid, Neve. I see, so you're Neve. That's right, I'm at your service, always and forever. Neve takes hold of the hem of her skirt and drops a neat corset. A neat corset. Corset. Right. It's not corset, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Now the fog in my brain starts to clear. I do remember her. Neve is my maid. She's my darkling servant. I bought her for a pretty penny in Aldenhurd. Neve isn't a playable character in Asaph Online. She doesn't have an agency of her own. She's an NPC. She's a pretty decoration, really. Just like the bed or the wardrobe. Now, however, is there something you wish to tell me, my lady? Neve tilts her head to one side. She blinks. She looks just like any other human. She certainly doesn't look like an inanimate object. Like the little wooden puppet from the wooden store, the fairy story has just managed to become a real girl. I don't know. This is all so confusing. Milady, what is it? What in the world is going on? Oh dear, you still appear to be half asleep. I don't presume to know what nightmare have afflicted you, but it must have been fear indeed. Perhaps you need a little help calming down? Real quick. Before I fucking proceed, I need some goddamn water. Let me... There we go. And this is why, if you're recording and you have multiple setups, you keep 3 things of water around the setup. One in every setup, then one that just moves around. Alright, let's continue. Yes, I need help. I Neve cautiously. What do you mean by that exactly? You've asked me to do this for you many times in the past when you felt tense or stressed. I believe it has quite a relaxing effect on you. I know my methods might be a little unconventional, but you've had no cause to complain about them before. I still don't understand. I run a hand through my hair. It's all mussed up and tangled. Mused up. What are you going to do to me? I'm going to offer you a special massage, of course. A massage? Yes. As your maid, it's my duty to serve you. I want to make myself useful to you in whatever way I can, even if I have to use my body. Okay, well then, that took a turn. Seeing you happy makes me happy, milady, and I have no qualms about pleasuring you. Whoa, what does that mean? She made of a pleasure. I already knew where this was going. I was like, oh no. Alright, editor. Hi. Prepare the censor. Maybe. I don't know if we'll need it, but prepare it. And as of online, I use Neve as a pretty means to store my extra items that took up too much inventory space. That was all she could do. I couldn't talk to her, and I certainly couldn't ask her to give me massages. This whole pleasure thing sounds kind of dubious too. Asaph Online isn't supposed to be an adult game. People get banned if they post offensive messages or make sexual advances on other players. Well, this isn't a game anymore, honey. If it's life, anything can fucking happen. Just about. There's rules, of course, but still, anything can happen. But this isn't Asaph Online. It looks a lot like it, but it's far too real to be a mere MMO. If you don't like it, you may command me to stop at any moment, but Neve's eyes are half lidded. They look dark and sultry. I don't think you will. It's like, I don't think you'll stop me. You can try. I don't think you will, though. I am rather proud of my skills, and I think you'll agree that I'm quite good at my craft. Please, my lady, just lie back and let me take care of everything. Okay, ethical third. I'm still not sure what's real and what's not, but Neve's still a little spiel has me convinced she'd make a good saleswoman. Her skills might be wasted as my maid. I can't deny the thought of a massage does sound rather appealing. Should I take her up on her offer? We already know what the fuck's gonna happen, and might as fucking well. I thought you'd say that. Neve's eyes sparkle, plus she wants it to happen anyways. Neve's eyes sparkle in anticipation, and let's get started. Like I said, prepare censor. Not gonna need it. Probably not. Hopefully not. I don't think the game would go that crazy. At least not like now, just throwing it out there. Are you feeling a little calmer now, milady? Neve. Yes, what is it? My hair got a little rumpled after the rather intimate massage I received, so now Neve's brushing my hair. I sit on my bed, still trembling from the aftershock of my sudden climax, while Neve slowly runs her fingers through my... Well then! I honestly still feel like I'm living in some kind of dream. I hope it's not a bad dream. No, it's nothing like that. This must be one of the best dreams I've ever had. Well, thank goodness. Though I can't see Neve, she's sitting behind me after all. I'm sure by her tone of voice that she's smiling. I'm glad I could do my job properly as your maid. You did a wonderful job. Yeah, receiving praise from my lady so early in the morning. It almost feels like I'm dreaming too. Of course, as your humble servant, attending to your every and each desire is my duty. If you wish me to do anything else, just say the word. But right now, I need to focus on your hair. It's so smooth and beautiful, but I'm afraid I may have tangled it a little. I must apply myself diligently so I may remove every single knot. Thank you for your consideration. I can't do girl voices, so I'm sorry. I'm doing these in my normal tones. I could go higher pitch, but it ain't gonna sound right for the situation. You know, I forced myself to remain still despite the residual trembling on my body. I rest my Jesus Christ. The hell kind of massage? So I wonder what kind of massage I gave. I rest my hands against my thighs and dip my head, giving Neve easy access to all my long, pale silver hair. Some of these knots are rather stubborn. I suppose that's my fault. I'll attend to them as swiftly as I can. Neve continues the brush. She does so carefully, making sure not to tug on any of the tangles. Neve is accomplished at her job. I barely even register her fingers. It's only when they brush against the nape of my neck that I shiver. If you still feel tired, I could make a cup of cinnamon tea. Ooh, cinnamon tea. That should put some color back into your cheeks. Tea sounds great. I always look pale, Neve. Well, you have a point. I appreciate your concern, but you've done more than enough for me already. There, you guys happy? I'll try to put like a twang into one of their voices. A maid can never do more than enough, my lady. Especially not for a great woman such as yourself. You can do whatever you like with me, so as long as it makes you happy. Cut me up and use me as firewood, if you will. Well, let's not go that far, okay? Duly noted. Neve starts to come out the remaining knots in my hair. I'm not hurting you, am I, my lady? No, it feels good. I'm glad to hear. Well, Neve brushes, focusing on her work. She leans in even closer to me and presses her chest against my back. It feels like I'm in heaven. I just want to enjoy the sensation forever. My dutiful maid hums a song under her breath as she works. It sounds like some folk ditty. I vaguely remember it. Is that the background music that plays in Alberg? It's just like the background music's it's like background music lore tied into the fucking real life. Alberg is where the darkling species lives. Given Neve is a darkling herself, I guess it makes sense that she'd know that song. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think. It feels like I've been transported into the MMO itself, but Neve's fingers are soft, her breath is warm, and she doesn't feel like a lifeless NPC. She's a person. A real person. I'm sure of it. Say, Neve. Yes, what is it, my lady? Where are we right now? Goodness, are you asking some curious questions this morning, my lady? You know, I know, just humor me as my maid. Your job is to keep me happy, isn't it? Well, you're not wrong about that. If you must know, then, we are in the Nightmare's citadel. This is your private domain, and no one is allowed in without an invitation. Many of you have tried to lay siege to your castle, but you defeated each and every intruder wonderfully. Why, yes, I did, didn't I? You did. I watched on from afar and saw all your noble battles. And this world we are in is Asaph, correct? That is indeed correct. I see.